The exercise began at 7:30 at this particular checkpoint with 7 vehicles at the 4x4 off-road exercise at the Ngilai Community Conservancy. And this is one of the checkpoints that the 65 participating vehicles are expected to cover within the shortest time possible out of the 10 hours that have been set for this particular exercise. And of course, we've seen this is a 37 exercise that is expected to raise funds so that the money can be used in the conservation and also contribution and protection of key water towers in the country. And one unique story about the Rhino Charge is that there is Car 5 and Car 6 that has participated in the Rhino Charge since 1989. And of course, this particular year has attracted 8 new entries. And earlier, I conducted interview with participants and also the organizers of this particular event. And this is what they had to say.
This event really showcased that there is a growing enthusiasm within Kenya and overseas for the Rhino Charge. We had a full house, we had a waiting list of 7 competitors, and we can see that there are more and more young people who are coming forward and they want to join the Rhino Charge event. So we have an idea about what we are going to implement this year with a funds raised from the Rhino Charge, and we are going to complete or to continue fencing Mount Kenya. We have already built a 320 kilometer fence around Mount Kenya, and we intend to complete that fence in the next few years. We are continuing fencing Kakamega. 50 kilometers has been completed out of 117. We are nearly halfway. We are going to continue Kakamega. And, but most importantly, we are going to invest very heavily in the Mau Forest Complex. I'm sure that you all know the Mau. The Mau in the past was associated with very sad stories of evictions and forest destruction as well. And we are looking at changing the fate of the Mau and making the Mau basically an indigenous forest that is there for sustaining ecotourism that will support the adjacent communities.
Rhino Charge is very important to us because we care about the community, we care about conservation, and also we are probably one of the biggest suppliers of tires to the vehicles that participate in Rhino Charge. Some of the teams we sponsor is Team 48, Mark Glen, Team 39. This particular edition of Rhino Charge, I think what is so different is the scenery. And what I've noticed is the terrain. The terrain is tough for vehicles to finish. So it's also going to be good for us to see how well our tires actually perform in this scenery and this terrain.
We've been involved in this conservation for years. I think we supported Rhino Arc when we started doing the Abadeas fencing project. We finished that with the Mount Kenya. We've done quite a bit of stuff together with the Rhino Arc organization. And we feel really at home being with this community. And for us, it's not about the money. It's not about bringing a check to the table, but it's being part and parcel of the community. It's being rooted in things that the societal challenges that affect us as a country and as a community, and then we step in and see how do we support, how do we step in as Safaricom, how do we lead.
And this particular edition has attracted all women teams. We have Samburu team that I'll be speaking to in the course of the day, and I'll bring their story in a subsequent bulletin that is 7 and 9 p.m. And this particular exercise is likely to be completed around 4 to 5 p.m. depending on this particular rugged, plains across Samburu County. Back to you in the studio.